Hey, I'm Rob Curley from Washington Post Newsweek Interactive, and I've been asked to talk about what are the 10 things, or a few things that you can do at least, that are easy to help make a story feel much more webby. One of the keys is that you have to start thinking about this before the story's done. If you're doing the planning, you've got the whole thing done, and you hand it over to your web department and say, can you please make this feel webby? Shame on you. It's not going to work. So this has to happen beforehand. So what could be the things that make a story feel very webby? Most of them are very easy. Number one, you should know if a story should be posted early. I mean, news is on the internet is all about immediacy. So that is a key part of that. And you know what? That's webby, breaking a story early. Another would be photo galleries. I mean, in almost every site I've ever worked at, photo galleries just kill. And they do so well with traffic, and people love them. So coordinate and do really well done photo galleries. And photo galleries can go into two different groups. One can be shots from your own staff, and another could be shots from your readers. And then a third group could even be like snapshots at an event that were done by like say interns. So the photo galleries goes into a lot of pools, and they're easy. They're so easy to do. Another really easy thing to do is to have a live chat with a key source in the story. Let your readers be able to ask them questions too. I mean, whether it's an author of a book, or a big newsmaker, or the third baseman for the Kansas City Royals. Just give your readers access to them, and it will be big. I love online polls and forums and sort of message board like environments. And to me, it's like what happens when you really take the what was so powerful about our editorial pages and our letters to the editor in the past, and kind of let that sort of dialogue come out on the internet. Now, it's not going to be perfect. It's going to be stressful, and you're going to have people post nasty things, and you have to deal with that. You go in and delete that stuff. But at the core, that dialogue is what makes us powerful on the internet. So we shouldn't ignore that. I love 360-degree photos. I mean, I love taking them. And I know this technology is like 10 years old, but there's a couple of reasons why I really love them. One is that they're so webby. I mean, when you put video on the internet, or it would also work well on TV. When you put text on the internet, it would also work great in print. Audio works great on the radio. Steerable 360-degree photos, I mean, that's just a webby thing. So that to me is a really great tool. And the second reason why I love them is they're so easy to build for what they accomplish. I mean, you literally just go get a cheap camera from Target, put it on a tripod, shoot a series of photos, use some very cheap, if not completely free, download photo stitching software, and then voila, the museum that doesn't open to the public for 3 months and is still in construction, you can take them into that, or take them into the new airport, or into the Kansas City Chiefs clubhouse. I mean, there's so many things you can do with those that are powerful. I love to scan in documents. Now, some of them are overkill. I mean, if there's this 180-page report, do I think you should post it? I do think you should post it, but also you should know that you're going to have 8 people download it. Now, the mayor's resignation letter is a whole other thing. That thing's going to get killed, so it's going to get tons of traffic. So documents, and it's a very easy thing to do. Audio clips. There's two kinds of audio clips. Ones are the kind of just from your interviews, which can be really great. I mean, it's one thing for you to say that when this person resigned, there was passion in their voice. It's another to hear that and hear them crying, or hear them kind of stuttering. I mean, it's really powerful. And the second thing is not anything related to the interview at all. You're doing a big story. You're doing an author who's from the area who's released this book, and is kind of important, and then you have him read part of a chapter, or maybe a whole chapter, or you have this band who's from your region, and they're doing great stuff, and they're popular, and you ask for MP3s from a practice or something. I mean, that's audio that will work really well on the internet. And then probably my favorite thing is I love our archives. I loved for a newspaper to be able to, there's this topic that's been brewing for the last 25 years in our town, and we go in and we use our archives to say, this is how the story's been developing over the last 10 years. So I hope that helps. That's a few easy tricks on how you can webify a story and not have tons and tons of resources.